You caught me. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everyone. Hey, hey, hey. Greetings, greetings. Hello, hello, hello. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to all of my newcomers, to all of my viewers who just like to watch and listen. Hello to everyone. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like the stream. Okay, sorry about that. I had to do the DNR so I don't get any interruptions. Welcome, welcome, welcome back, all of you wonderful, lovely people. I've missed you all. I've missed my cars. I missed this room. I missed this environment. Although I was with you guys earlier, but I do miss this space and this opportunity. It makes me feel so relieved, and it just makes me so much more exhilarated and excited to even bring my Oracle cards on deck because, for one, it's developed by and it's been expanded, it's been redeveloped over years and over years and over years and over years, and it continues to connect to the divine frequency. So that's what gets me really excited. It's just about my development of my own creation that started from just words, that started from just poetry, from branching off into words of inspiration, affirmations, words of power, okay, words of instruction. It is a wonderful thing to see part of your body of life work really work for you and really work for other people. So that's what part of my excitement comes from, is something is so simple, something is so simplistic can bring so much joy. Okay, always. Okay, you already know I ground my joy, I ground my excitement. I want to keep it for myself. I like to ground my energy, um because it's more or less just for me, and I want all you guys to pick up on the positive energy as well, because you guys already know that not only am I doing this oracle reading for you guys just to inspire you guys by breaking that shadow dark code, okay, that's in the background, that's helping you to become a better individual for yourself, for your family, for your generations, okay, for your environment, for, your tasks, to sharpen your tools, to sharpen your mind, which is the highest frequency, is how to revamp and how to transmute and transform through words which stem from your mind, which is in the background. That's why I always talk about shadow codes, because the shadow codes are those frequencies that are things, those frequencies that haven't been materialized yet, not all the way. So, one of my goals, you guys, is to educate and motivate individuals to work towards a balanced lifestyle. So, in that way, you can always, 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 always discover a path to operate on from the highest, highest, highest aspects of yourself by lifting your spirit. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here. We're always, not that we have to discover it, but we're just born with it. So we're always able to adapt, to adjust, okay, to ground. It's a natural ability. Thank y'all for being here. Check out my website, realityimbalance.com. Thank you all, y'all, who are watching, who are viewing, who are liking, because a view is a view and a liking is a like. But I hope you guys are really getting some positive information from us coming back here and meeting at the same time, in the same week, in the same spaces, and in the same environment. So, what else can we talk about? It is definitely new spring, new year. Happy birthday to my oldest brother. His birthday is today. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it is the spring, new year, you guys. So not only we're going to have some new renewal, okay, we're still going through transformation through this new beginning, this new cycle, because if y'all already been here for long enough, we know that the spring equinox is the official new year. Is when we have the official new beginnings, right? So before I skip over a few things, here is my Reality Imbalance Oracle deck. 54 cards, words of empowerment. All of them have numbers on them. All of them have frequencies and related to the four so-called directions, which are just the four elemental solidified energy. If you know, then you know. What's his name? Hey, oh, my brother. Is his name is my brother. You could just say, happy birthday, my brother. Although he's in the Philippines right now, but we'll still say, happy birthday, my brother. Yay! Yay! Yay, 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 yay. Excited, excited, excited. One thing I have a lot of things to be grateful about, but there was a lot of protection growing up. Always a lot of protection. Always a lot of protection. Male and female protection. Always a lot of protection. Always a lot of protection. Always protection. Even if there's a bunch of women, protection. Even if there's a lot of men, protection. So once my brother's birthdays come around, it's always exciting and gratefulness that we are still here thriving. Yes, 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 yes. We're still here thriving. We're still here thriving. We're still here thriving. You know, you got to say that to the frequencies and the energy. So we're gonna do a 13 card oracle reading, everybody, right? So we normally do a number 9, or we'll do a number 13 oracle card reading, and we just been working off 13 because it is that shadowy energy that deals with behind the dark moon, the shadow coals of oneself, of one aspects. Okay, so we're pulling from the subconscious to help uplift or continue to elevate your aura, your higher self, to continue to influence the highest aspects of yourself. That is the point of doing the oracle reading every week, every week, every week, every week, every week. Okay, every week. And I'm always excited to see what cards are going to come out, right? Sometimes it's the same cars. Some cars haven't even populated yet. We've been doing this for months, right? Some cars haven't even showed up, and some cars just continue to show up. So I'm always like, oh, I wonder what's going to come out today. What patterns are we going to have? What's going to show out? I mean, are they going to interplay with the energies that are already in the air and the astrological figures? Okay, in this seasonal time, are the cars going to connect there? Like, how are they going to connect? You know what I'm saying? How are we going to look into these patterns? You know, I said, what are the patterns? How are the patterns going to come out today? He, what? Hold on, what is he? I'm kind of scared right now. You should be. Okay, I'm kind of scared too because I think my ankle about to break in this position. You know, I'm going to have to change positions. My friend driving and he sees 4 cars, but there's 2. And my other friend tweaking. Okay, first of all, pull over, call a Uber. I'm sure it won't be that much money. Call a Uber or call a Lyft. Uh, yeah, unless you guys are like doing a VR, or unless you're doing like Grand Theft Auto or something like that, which you probably are most likely on those games. But anyway, shout out to y'all. Don't forget to like this stream. Thank y'all for the birthday shout outs for the bigger brother. Yay, 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 yay. Anyway, so y'all ready? I'm trying to remember everything for the most part. Oh, can I see that? Don't think about with these pants. I don't even care how my leg is. They have like this big old pouch here in the front, you know, like a kangaroo. Not to say that I'm insecure about it, but it's like, okay, girl. They made these pants for someone who obviously has a bigger pouch. No shade, no shade. But they're still cute. I like them. I like them. I like them. I like pinstripes. Anyway, y'all. So, anything else y'all want to say before we start the reading? We'll do a 13 card reading. Like I said, it'll be a bunch of hopefully reflections. Okay, but we're going to get into the deeper aspect of oneself through these words of power. They all have numbers attached to them, which gives me another line of communication. Okay, for connection and all that good stuff. Um, there's 54 cars, like I said. Uh-huh. I am protected, for you are protected. We do our protection often. If I'm protected, you are protected in gratitude. Alrighty. 30 card reading. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get into it. Mm-hmm. There's one. Hey, heaven, night. How's y'all night, morning, moment? Another. Oh, okay, that was close enough. So far, we have number 8 and we have number 9. Okay, we have 8 and we have number 9. We have another number 9. We have the number 9. Just kidding. Number 6. This is 6. So far we have 8, 9, 9, and 6, right? Come on now. Really? That's easy. Just do make your own pendulum, right? And ask yourself the question. Ask yourself the question. Program a pendulum and ask your own self. 5. Oh, we switched. We switched. 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we just have a wild card. Okay, I think these are the last few here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, give us 4 more. Give us 4 more. Give us 4 more. Let's get into the number 13. Let's get into the subconscious. What's going on here? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hey, how's it going? How's it going up there? So what's our other card? What else can we read for just the general collective in this Words of Power reading? Are there any other patterns? Is there anything else that needs to be said, to be thought about, to be, you know? Mm-hmm. 7 and another 5, or is that the same 5? That's the same one. Okay, if that's the case, then that goes here. Okay, we got a number 1 today. Okay, wow. 1 more, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. 2 more. Hey, hey, hey. This sage is like super burning really fast on its own. Another wild card. Another wild card. Another wild card. One more card. Okay. Let me show y'all what's going on here for one time. First card. Today I accept where I am. Number 8. So we're already diving into the mind. We're already getting into the mental factor here. We'll get back to it. So right now, right away, the first card, the very, 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 very first card is acceptance. And 8. Doesn't that remind you of something? The second card is 9. I can walk through my fear. If anyone is experiencing any fear, which I hope you're not, knowing, you know, when people say feel the feeling and do it anyway, this is exactly that. Override any forms of fear. You only have one life to live, honey. Okay, so that's number 9 frequency. We'll come back to that. Here is another number 9. Okay, once again, now you know the patterns are showing communication here. There's something to be said here. If you have 8, 9, and 9, 3 cards, right, automatically, which stands for 3 as divine. 1, 2, 3, right? So the first card is 8. The second card is 9. The third card is 9, right? 8, 9, and 9. So what is that saying? So the magic mind, your mental factors, right, are totally in play here. They're telling you to always accept all things that is occurring without any judgment, walking through any forms of any kind of tools, anything, any perplexities, okay, anything, walk right through it, not run, not heart race, just walk, be you, do you at the most flowing state here. This means flow through it, right? I can walk through, I mean, I can flow to it. This is basically like I am untouchable and I cannot be touched. There's no point for me to run, there's no point for me to race of any kind. All right. Again, this comes out every week. I see this come out every week. I have a right to talk. There's always something in reflection to the throat chakra, y'all. Shout out to all of my viewers, my new viewers, my new subscribers, those who just watching, who just be watching. Shout out to y'all. Thank you for being here, right? You have a right to talk too. So whoever continues to come back here, maybe all of us together or frequency in the collective have a voice. You have a right to speak. I don't know, this continues to come up, but it's like a protest. This is number 9, is telling you, your ancestors here in this 9 frequency. You will talk. You have a right to talk. You're never going to stop. The next card here is you accept all of that that's occurring. I accept my feelings. You accept your emotions already here in the most balanced way with being number 6, 3, and 3. You are in the center, right in the middle, and you accept whatever's going on the high and the lows, okay? And whatever your feelings are, which are attached to like your bodily organs, right? Your hormones and all that. Accept what is occurring, because after accepting, you're able to maintain those feelings and your hormones by your mental state, by with your mind. But right now, I feel like there's some form of acceptance, just accepting it. Don't disregard being in the middle of the chaos or being in the middle of the high frequency. Accept both forms of those energies. Always, 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 always working for you. Always working for you. Nothing is ever against you. But there it's basically saying accepting your emotions, accepting all of that comes with being tied to the emotions. Accept that, okay? Balance that frequency here with number 6. All right, so continue to talk. Accept what flows from there, right? Walk through it. Walk through it. You don't have to run. Take your time. With number 9, take your time. Who gonna do something about it? Who gonna do something about it? Who gonna do something about it? Okay. Now here's our first wild card, y'all. So we have 2 wild cards that come up: be well, healed, in balance, and peace, right? So this is just a reminder of an older reminder that I used back in the day. One of my older phrases: be well, healed, in balance, and peace. Peace. I used to say that all the time. Anyway, so just a friendly reminder, y'all. Okay, be well. Always refresh your mind. Always renew your mind, especially in this season. And ground. You know what I'm saying? Don't ground in anxiety and worry and fear. In peace. Okay. Sorry, I had to put a little twist on here. So now we're getting into some fives. I noticed we do have 2 fives. So here's the first 5 with 14. I am willing to accept the unbelievable. Accepting the unbelievable is just moving on, moving forward, accepting all, not allowing anything to kind of like tangle your day, your instances, to, to deviate in any way. Just accept all things as what they are without it affecting you, no matter what. I am willing to accept the unbelievable. Is it going to affect you? No. Okay. You accept all. I'm telling you, you can eat all of this energy and emotions and consume it all and use it for you. Use that power and energy for you. So acceptance is a big thing. Judgment is the opposite of acceptance. Okay, so I am willing to accept the unbelievable. Whatever that means for a person here is still saying it's five. So this is a new change that's just coming about on the board here. I am willing to accept. So we were talking about judgment and judging earlier. So that just came up again with judgment is the opposite of acceptance, right? The next card is 1910. So we have eights, right? Nines, nines, and we had a five. And as you can notice, okay, I'll probably get back to that since I don't want to get off track. We have the six. Okay, you just see the patterns bouncing back and forth, back and forth. So now we're on 10. My life is in process. 10 is 1 and 0, right? You can look at that frequency as being 1 as the I am, the straight up and down, right? Or some kind of regression line, a singular regression line. Oh man. Shout out to all my stats students, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then the zero can reflect that feminine energy, that circular motion energy, that creative energy. So both of those fields are working in the power of 10 and 1 and 0. That's one way of looking at it. So your life is in process with those energy influences, right? They're working for you and you're working with it. And it's still kind of like almost in protest, like I have a right to talk, but it's in process working with those energies. It's still being worked out for you, working with what is your nurturing factor, what is your empathy, how do you care for yourself, or the opposite of that is how do you work, where's your masculine energy at, how often do you work, or where are you grounding in your work, or where are you saving in your work, where is your energy and your emotion coming from. So both of those fields are in process here. And good for you, because the opposite of things not being in process is just not moving at all, just remaining stagnant for far too long, right? So in the process, as things are actually being worked out, you're actually aware of these energies that are being worked out. Spirit knows that you are becoming more disciplined in those energies too, therefore that they're becoming more of a process, more of a hot habit, more of a knowing, of an awareness. Okay. Mm-hmm. So the next card, y'all, how many cards? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the eighth card. We have 13 cards entirely on this board. This is the Reality Imbalance Words of Power Oracle reading. And we're doing 13 cards. And we're currently on number 8. Alrighty. So now we're here with the first card that I developed a long time ago back in the day. I am change and growth. This is number 1. So we always talk about one, two, threes and what those mean here in this oracle reading. So I am change and growth that can um, occur consecutively at the same time or at different angles. But I am that change. I am that grows physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I am. Okay, so the I am is talking to you in this frequency. And number 1 is really just beaming down here to your physical self already, knowing that you are the change and growth in your own life. You are change, and you from that change you will find your growth. Like I said, it could happen simultaneously, but this card is right in the middle of the board. Is interesting, right? I feel like we're turning heads here. We're turning a whole different thought process going on. So we've completed the top row, right? acceptance, walking, professing, always speaking, never biting your tongue, always speaking, always talking, always reflecting, always talking. There's something about spirit is always continue to tell us each and every week in their goals, the reminder, notification, all right, confirmation. I have a right to talk in this number 9 frequency, never stop. So now that we did the first top of the oracle reading, I'm like, where's the rest of my cards? One, two, three, four. I feel like some cards are missing. My bad. If so, let's go to the bottom half. No, they're all here. Okay. So we're moving along, moving along, moving along. Isn't that funny? So the next bottom half, right, of this oracle reading starts out with number 2. We ended here, the top half, with number 1 with I am change and growth. Okay. And I was just talking crap like, oh wow. I was just saying like the positioning of this card right here is interesting. But look, the next one is I affirm courage. Number 2. 2 is definitely your motion, your action. That's when your get up and go, your motive before you open your eyes. You already know your plan. You already have your schedule. You already have your goals for the day. Okay, it's already marked off. Check, 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 check before you get out of bed. Okay, this is the action here. This is the movement. Next, y'all, is another number 5. I embrace my challenge. Since this is new here, I feel like this is still like some newness going on within this whole entire reading. I embrace my talent. So, energy, embracing your talents. Now, I know most of the people here in this universe have embraced their work ethnic, have embraced everything back into the system and nothing back into your children. Nothing, not much. You know what gives back to your generations by being creative, by starting businesses, by doing for self. I'm, I'm just, I'm gonna be, I'll be nice. I'm gonna be nice. We'll be a little nasty later on with the other swords. Okay, embrace your talents, you guys. Spirit does show up every week and tell us to get into our bag, get into our idiosyncrasies, get into our uniqueness, and embrace those. That is what is here to set you free. Okay, it's going to start off rough. People might laugh at you. Oh, well, they laugh now, but they always cry later. That's just normally how it is. So you got to be brave enough. You have to have enough gumption to be weird, to stand out, to be different. So Spirit is telling everyone once again, embrace your talents, embrace, embrace. This is number 5. It's telling you guys this change is going to happen. It's going to occur for you guys by embracing your indifference. Duh. I'm sorry. Did I say that? Duh. Did I say that? Duh. And you know what's so funny? I don't know. Different races and nationalities, they make fun of each other all of the time and make so much money off of it. And then you get other whole groups of people who get so offended by the very same thing that somebody else in their group is laughing at and making money over it. Embrace your talents, embrace your uniqueness, own it. All right, moving on. Within that level of starting something that's new, embracing your talents, for writing it down already, blossom wherever you are while developing, while creating, blossoming wherever you are while developing and creating. No matter where you are, you're going to be creative. With this last card, use everything for the rights of yourself. Use everything as a growth spurt for the rights of yourself, for the rights of your higher self, not the rights of the depths of your lower selves. Okay. This blossom is going to grow up towards the sky. Or it can do the opposite, but we're growing towards up, expanding in different directions. We're going up towards expanding in different directions. We can always go down in the soil too and beneath also, if necessary. And that too, you can blossom in that field also. But since we're working with number 30, which is three, one, two, three, divine, divine union, the power of three, mother, 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 father, 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 mother, father, children, stars, moons, planets, any divinity that's in alignment with number three is here is telling you no matter where you are in the planet, in your space, in your time, in your energy, how much money you got, how much time you got, how much you don't, how many kids you got, how many kids you don't have, how many dogs you got, how many pets, how many flies you have, you can still develop yourself from whatever or not or nothing, from nothing or something. You can still blossom from nothing or something. You can still blossom. All right. Where is the blossom? Where is the blossom? Where is the blossom? The blossom is in your mind. Sorry. Sometimes I do be feel like I be talking to myself. It be so funny. Let me know if y'all still here. We do got two more cards to go, but the blossom here is in your mind. We was talking about that earlier. We were talking about that earlier. The blossom is in your mind. The seed that you plant is in your mind. Who put the seed in the soil? Who is nourishing the seed? You can always, no matter where, develop, okay, from your experiences. This is what this card means. Next, we're almost done, and then we'll get into the patterns, right? So the next card is seven. Yay, we finally got a number seven here. We finally got a number seven. This is the first seven. It's the first seven. And guess what it is? Love. So many. When that some love song comes pop in my head, like 45 different love songs come in my head. First of all, like Keisha Cole, love, and then some other songs come in, like Whitney Houston be coming in all at the same time. They all be chiming in with love. Oh, that's Music Soul Child. See, Music Soul Child came in on the love frequency too. Love, so many. Anyway, so that is what's all gathered here right now in unison is that high frequency, that harmony, the harmonious singing, tuning energy of love. All right. And number seven, with I deserve to be loved. So if there ain't anybody out there who thinks that they don't deserve to be loved, well, first off, the awareness that you are here and breathing in gratitude by the grace of our ancestors, okay? Therefore, you are loved. You're still here. You're still breathing. You're still receiving information. You're still receiving love, okay? Through spirit, through your DNA. I'm saying it's all around you, okay? You just have to listen and tune into it. So, love begins with yourself first. Now, the deserving of the love comes from the external. The deserving of the love comes from the external. This is where spirit is like, I deserve to be loved. I need some little, you need some little extra love. You need a little bit of cherry, okay? On top of that love. A little extra whipped cream. You want to leave some whipped cream, with your cappuccino, with your vanilla mocha, or you want to leave it out this time? You know what I'm saying? I deserve to be loved with this number seven frequency is this 12th card here. So all of that I just put together for you guys. This is a deserving from an external place, from an external force, where a collective or an individual deserve, okay, that dessert, okay, the extra dessert without feeling guilty at all, because spirit is like, you gonna get you this love, okay? You love yourself as much as one can love self. I'm just saying that's how the frequency was coming through earlier with all the chimes and the harmony was like love. Okay. So, it is what it is. That's just what it is, and that's what the energy of the card is saying. I'm not here to judge. I'm just reading the energy of the card because, like, for real, I could care less. I'm just reading the energy of the card, and that is what is entailing this external connection. Spirit is like, we have more to give for you. We have more for you. Okay, we have more serendipity. Don't know what that means, but that's what they're saying. We have more compassion. We have more everlasting love that you didn't think that, that probably hasn't been tapped into or is undiscovered. You know what I mean? Or something to be discovered together with this formation. And yeah, the connection of two, because anything outside of you is a number two anyway. You know what I'm saying? You're the number one. You're number one. The final card is the bonus card. We had two bonus cards. You are a survivor. Remain in action on your healing journey every day. That is a bonus card. Like I said, I did these cards years ago, and the words have transformed over time. But the beginning stages was like with most people on their so called. Um, because I get tired of saying awakening and all that. I just feel like we've grown away from awakening. Um, just more awareness, self actuality, self development of yourself. When a person gets to the first foregrounding of themselves and awareness, right? It's like kind of like of a survivor, like, oh, I'm surviving, oh, I'm going to heal because I'm a survivor, I'm a survivor of this, or I'm a survivor of that. But yet the survival is just one level, and then you continue to grow and you continue to grow, you continue to grow from being a survivor. So originally some of these cards reflected um, as a survivor, but you can look at it as, being a soul survivor, being a soul protector, being a survivor day to day, whatever, eating to survive, eating to live, basically. Or you can look at it as like expanding, right? You are expanding. Remain on your discipline and focus the majority of your days. You know what I'm saying? The majority of your days. So this is the second bonus card, right? Two bonus cards that came out. So, entirely in this reading, we'll go back over them again, you guys. But I feel like there's a little bit more still protest here, still some newness here, right? Which is good. Some things are still being worked out in this reading within the collective, within the individual. We do have some I ams there in the middle of the board. We do have some actions which are in the middle of the board, and those were the ones and the two numbers that we looked at. But the first card, which we always like to talk about a little bit more, is always the most strongest energy that sets the foundation for the rest of the reading. Okay, I'm gonna flip it around 1 second. Just so you know, the background, it is what it is. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. So when I was on live the other night and I was doing my purple candle, this is one I did a couple years ago. I just still saved it, but I really, really like this design. She was mighty fine. Yes, indeed, she was mighty fine. I did like the design. So that's one of the candles that I sat down and did a while ago. I'll get to the other cat one that I made too. But anyway, I'm not sure why it's on the floor over here. So this is our first card. Boom. Today I accept where I am. And remember, like I said, it's the number 8. So this is a reminder to all well, for as most as you can. My system want to be like always to always be. Nobody is really a robot. You have to really get this stuff programmed into your mind, your mind and your body for it to just automatically kick in, right? So I'm always going with always, always, always. But as much as one can do, accept where you are. Today, I accept where I am. And okay, this is a reminder dealing with your mind. If you feel off balance, okay, in any way, if you feel frustrated anyway, um, the first thing to alleviate worry and distress is acceptance. Accept. The more you're in denial, the more you're just setting yourself back, pushing yourself back in so many developmental ways by simply accepting you as where you are today will alleviate stress. I don't know what that is. Sound like the door open. It will alleviate stress and literally, wow, that was a message. And literally, doors will open for you in a more unique way by simply accepting where you are at this present time. So reflect on that just for a little while. Accept where you are. Accept these moments that you have because you're never going to get them back. And give thanks for the having the ability in over time that you are, that you have the ability to change and grow. And we'll get to that. But the first step is accepting where you are, okay? I'm going to say this again about denial, you guys. Being in denial always sets you back in your developmental abilities, okay? If it's physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, being in denial is a setback. And that's why I think when spirit be watching, observing, families and generations, they can skip over 5 to 6 generations because their mind hasn't changed. Therefore, their actions is not going to change. Accepting all will open up doors to help get you where you need to go. I'm going to say this again, but denial closes the doors. Yeah, it does. You know, who's perfect though? You know what I'm saying? Who's perfect? But really consider that because this is the first card and this is number 8. So we really wanted to bring it home about accepting where you are. Don't allow for external things to um, not make you feel. I be really thinking about my words in a chess way, but I don't know. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Always accept where you are in these moments. In gratitude, you'll never get them back, right? Never. You'll never get them back, yo. You could. You probably could. You know, let me know if you do. So the second card that came up, y'all. So the first card number was 8. The second card here is 9. I can walk through my fear, right? For those who experiencing something that's outside of their nature, something that's outside of their character, where they feel like they have to put on the disguise, where they feel like they can completely, totally be who they are. Spirit is letting you know, your ancestors are letting you know collectively that feel the fear and do it anyway. The third card. Mm-hmm. So the first 3 cards are so powerful. They're so strong. We had an 8 and 9. Now the third card is a number 9. I have a right to talk. right? Another profession, another reminder, another synchronicity. You guys need to start making videos. You guys need to start expressing yourself. You guys need to work on your throat chakra um, every day. Every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Like you hustling, like that old song, every day I'm hustling. Every day you working this area here in number 9 frequency. This is what's going on for this year, basically. They're letting you know to be fearless, to use your throat chakra, to use your chung. Okay, be mindful of how you think about yourself and be mindful of how you think about your spaces. Okay, so those are the first 3 digits: 8, 9, and 9. The mind, the astral. Okay, transformations. These are all going to help you get a strong reading here the next time around when we go by collectively, walking through your fear, walking through all that, doing it anyway, doing it anyway, doing it anyway. Don't let these homeless people out here outbeat you. Okay? Don't let these homeless people out here outsmart you. They walk across the street no matter what, they don't care. They do whatever they want. During the pandemic, they didn't wear their mask of any kind. They did when they want, however they want, wherever they want. They're basically free. They just live out on the streets, right? Don't let the homeless people outdo you, okay? Walk through your fear. Feel the feeling and do it anti ways. Okay? Talk. Start feeling more. Don't block out your emotions and your feelings, okay, in your spaces. Accept it, feel it, accept what they are. Don't judge it, accept it. One of those. I can accept my feelings with number 6, balance. All right, you are in the middle of chaos. You are in the middle of higher frequencies. Accept it all. Accept it all, y'all. My phone look like it's gonna crash out at the same time my candles are out there popping. Yes, 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 yes. The bonus card: be well, healed, in balance, and peace, right? The next card is number 5. I am willing to accept the unbelievable. So let's look at some patterns. The one we did the top patterns, right? We got the 8s and we got the 9s, right? So those stand out right away when we do a reading. Okay. The 2 bonus cards is just like we need to pay attention to the real life pattern. So we don't want to continue to give you more numbers. We don't want to give you more communication. Okay. So we're going to give you these bonus cards so we can identify the major pieces, right? That we can put together. Okay. So outside of the first 3 cards, y'all, I would definitely go to, I would definitely go to, I would go here because I feel like there's a bridge right in the middle. You see these cards? Those are the top 2 rows. This is the ending of it. And this is here, number 1. This is the card I would pay attention to. And then the next one that's following, I'll pay attention to that one also because those are patterns in on themselves. So we have a number 1, the I am, and then we have the 2 with I affirm courage. Okay. So we have a higher frequency, solidified, powerful number that's bridging the top half of the board. And then we have the action number, the number 2, that's bridging the bottom half of the board. So we have one that's carrying and holding the top, letting you know this is what's going on. And then at the bottom, 2 here is letting you know what's going on, what's carrying the energy at the bottom as well. Hey, how are you? I like your name. So those numbers I would pay attention to also. the positioning of where those are as well. That says a lot too. Yep, let me show you again. Yup. Like I said, so here's one that is putting together these cards here at the top, right? This is carrying. I am change and growth. It is carrying, is holding up these cards here at the top. Sorry, I'm just straightening them out. And here's the two. The two is carrying these cards here at the bottom, right? It's setting the motion here for the next stage. This is five. What is five is change. Allowing you to develop in any, in every, in all presence of aspects, but your awareness is going to be involved here, right? Because you can't just plant some seeds and just like walk away and not pay attention to it, right? Your awareness is top priority, right? In this developmental expansion in all areas. In all areas, no matter where you are, in all areas, in all areas. Y'all know what I'm talking about, in all areas. Bonus card. And the last card. And the last final card is another card I will point out and highlight and see how we can bring that to more of the top half as well. You know, see how we can bring this card at the top half. This is the final and the last card in number 7. I deserve to be loved, right? This is like, okay, throughout all of what's going on here with the protesting and the professing, and just the very, very firm reminders of who is the player one here. But the player one here is in the middle. A player one action here is in the middle too, right? So we have all of that going on here, but never forgetting the purpose, the real, the binding agent of it all, which is you, the love for yourself. But this is the external love. I deserve to be loved, but number 7. So I will look at that as being the final and how we can bring that to the top here. So yeah, there was just only a few patterns, which is still good because there's always going to be some kind of communication and patterns in these readings. The first 3, legit, right off the bat, is telling you boom, 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 what's going on. And then, like I said, that number 1 and then that number 2 card just adds like, those should be like the independent variables, but they're not. They're the dependent variables. They are the dependent variables, but they should be the independent. Shout out to my stats students. Excuse me. So, yeah. Right. And then the bottom card. Is just 2 number 9s, right? I think we're always going to get number 9s for transformation and with this number 13 reading, because this whole number 13 reading involves with, like I said, the shadow side, the dark side of the moon, the subconscious, dealing with those sometimes unchecked behaviors or unknown behaviors, okay, that's occurring in your hobby, in your frequency, right? Or maybe you need to go to the dark side of the moon to get some words of inscription, right, from the spirit that's going to help break some boundaries or some ties, okay? Here is also, we can do that so many different ways with these numbers and with the words. But yeah, using the number 13, we're going to get number 9s. I believe that for sure, because just the number 13 itself has just like this unlikely, unplanetary energy, like this force with water and this force with mirrors and reflection and the dark night of the soul, almost all tied into one, if that makes any sense, all working and operating together. the unseen, okay? Not necessarily the unknown, but the unseen. So that's why I like to do 13 card reading, or I'll do a number 9 card reading because it has its own depth and frequency. Yes, 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 yes. So what else more can I say about this reading? Should we go over the cards again, or do we? Okay, because I really want everyone to understand, because you can even do this for yourself, how to read patterns, right? How to see how to communicate with different numbers in these types of cards. Just know when you do like an oracle reading, the first cards that come out for you is going to be the most powerful, is going to be the most strongest. Okay, so don't forget those eights and those nines that came out. Don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget, don't forget. Because when we do the reading next week, are we going to have I have a right to talk, or are we going to have that one of I have a voice, and I have another one in there relating to the throat chakra also? Are we going to get those again? Are we? Can't wait to see. So I think the majority of all these cards came out before, besides the bonus cards. So this week, the bonus cards, first ever, wanted to show and show out basically. And like I was saying, they came so we can focus on what was really in front of us and not have too much information to like follow. So that's why those bonus cards came out in the way that they did, right? So know that you are the I am in the change, and in every form of change there's going to be some kind of growth. Like I said, if it's going to be spiritually, physically, emotionally, um mentally, okay, you are expanding in all of those areas, not just in one way. You can't just like, work out and eat unhealthy fast foods. It's not recommended, right? You can't like have some mental health checkups and then go and call it causing a ruckus no matter where you are. You call it disturbances no matter where you are, but you go and have your mental health checkups. But what they don't know is that you're really disturbing other people, but you're putting on a show, okay? Yeah, no, 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 no. Emotionally, you can't abuse people emotionally or manipulate. You can if you want to. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you like the four frequencies of holistic health, okay, that are attached to every single one of these numbers. Alrighty. Yes, 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 yes. What else? Yay. Thank y'all for liking the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank y'all. Yeah. Pumps in a bump. Pumps in a bump. I'm gonna reach and get some water. 1 second. Because that's practically the end of the reading. I'm gonna get some water, and yeah, we can stare at the cards forever, but what's the point? I am spiritually connected. I have talents. See, talent came up again. Talents came up again. They don't wanted to remind us of that also, to embrace your talents, to embrace your talents, however that means for you. If you don't know how to do that, feel free to send an email, okay? Because I do truly know, not believe, I know that everyone has a talent that they have buried. You know, sometimes for life changing reasons. That's very understandable. But, will they say most talents are all buried in the dirt because a lot of people on this earth aren't able to, or just don't want to take the time out to sharpen their skills and their talent? So most talents or skills are just dead in the dirt because not hardly most of them aren't being uplifted at all. I don't know how. When I'm screwing up in our little neighborhood, every girl that I known, every girl that I known had a spectacular singing voice. All of the girls in our neighborhood. So That was always interesting to me. And when we went to junior high school, the same thing. High school was different, okay, because it was a different area and all that. But in elementary school and junior high school, all of the girls had the most spectacular singing voice. How did that work? I don't know. Were any of them able to develop it? No. Did they want to? Life was lifing for them. Who said that everybody is cut out to, you know, wanting to sing? But that was always interesting to me. I promise you. Not only that, but all the girls' names were SH, SH, SH. So everyone has some kind of form of talent. You can always develop it in a different way. Always revamp it, recreate it in a different way. You know what I'm saying? If Whitney Houston was still here, she would still have her talent, but for sure she would have been using her voice in other ways with singing also. You know what I'm saying? She could be like doing a voiceover on the Boondocks or something like that. Mm-hmm. There's always ways to recreate yourself. Okay, got it too. Motherfucking right. Sorry for cursing. Sorry. So I think we're going to get out of here. But I'm going to be back on in a couple hours. I don't even know what time it is. I really don't. I don't. But thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for liking the stream. Thank you for being here. Yay, yay, yay. Thank you for getting the likes up. Thank you for listening to my randomness. Thank you for liking my chords, my reality and balance oracle cards. Yay, 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 yay. Sorry. I just touched them and I got excited. I was like, I have to put them down because so I'm holding my crystal right now. And yeah, feel free to check out my website, realityimbalance.com. Typically, I have some oracle readings on there and some voodoo tarot readings, and I have a gang of information about holistic health, holistic healing, working with the four bodies, the four aspects of the self. Okay. I think I need to say that every time I come on live doing these readings, okay? Because I am a holistic health practitioner amongst other beautiful, wonderful things and talents and gifts, okay? So that's why it's so easy and naturally for me to look at more than just the physical part of a person because it is ingrained in my DNA to look at the whole individual, at the whole individual, not as judgment, but just naturally observe. Okay, whatever, whatever, whatever. It is what it is. Because I felt like there was some judgment coming over here, so I had to block it out with whatever, whatever, whatever. So feel free to check out my website, realityimbalance.com, and just know that all the things that you were thinking about, okay, it's all in the dark, it's all in the background, all right? So whatever you do in the dark will come to the light. All everything that you uplift and everything that you put down into your lower self, you will experience those in real time. So make all of that space that's infinite work for you. Bye, y'all. See you soon. Bye.